Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to the Lamplighter. I know I've been MIA a little bit here, been super busy, but today is 11/11. So we've got a portal open today and I thought I would take advantage and do a divine spread and see where we're at. So, I hope everybody's good. I miss reading for everybody. Whoops. Sorry, I'm going to move my microphone. I just ran into it. I don't want to do that all night. There we go. Okay, so like I said, we're going to do a divine spread for the 11/11 portal. See what's going on with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So there's a couple different timelines for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. There's a group that I know are coming into union, I think this year. If you're part of that group, this may be your reading. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really sure what the energy is going to bring. But I know that the group that's coming into union had showed up in all of my zodiac readings for the month of October and November. It was kind of frustrating. I was like, wow, a lot of twin energy out there right now. Now, today the portal's open, so whoa, we're going to get the masculine energy. Look at this. King of Wands, Justice. Okay, that's the divine masculine's energy. So he is an entrepreneur type, very powerful, definitely in his power now and ready to move forward with passion. And he's got the Justice cards. So that's one of two things. He either wants to bring justice to the divine feminine, or he's got some sort of legal situation going on in his life. We'll find out. Let's find out what his challenges are. What are the challenges that divine masculine is facing right now as he moves forward to justice, which is the energy that we're seeing for him in November and going forward to the end of the year. Let's see. Divine masculine challenges, blocks, Six of Cups. Okay, that's the past soulmate. So what challenges and blocks? Let me get one more, please. Thank you. King of Cups. Yeah, he's in love with the divine feminine, and that is a block for him. That's a challenge for him because I think he's been hiding it, and I think he's got to figure out a way to get that truth out. Yeah, I was going to say I've got the Ace of Cups here too. So the Ace of Cups is in the position of what actions is he going to take? He wants to create a new opportunity of love with the divine feminine. That's the justice he wants to bring in because I think it's been held off for quite a long time. Well, I don't think, I can see that. So we've got a King of Wands, fire, passion, ready to move forward. The challenge is that he's emotional. He's in love and he's emotional, and he's probably, because the justice is here, he hasn't told anybody, or he hasn't expressed this love opportunity, this love, deep soulmate love that he has. Maybe that's a challenge for him. Maybe he still isn't quite ready. I don't know. Let's see what else his actions are with this new opportunity of love that he wants. It looks like he's ready. We've got that King of Wands. I think strength. He needs strength. It's like he has passion for the divine feminine and he wants to move forward to bring justice, but the challenge is he doesn't just have passion, he has deep, deep love, and that's going to take strength to bring forward. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I have some cards on the floor. And the first card that jumped is the Eight of Wands, which is communication. So he needs strength. It's taking a lot of courage for him to communicate this feeling of love to the divine feminine. And he's watching her, and he's in a situation. We've got the Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Page of Swords. So he is very burdened by a commitment, but he's watching the feminine. Yeah. And he's trying to find the courage to talk to her and to tell her that he's in love with her and that that's the justice he wants to bring. And he's extremely passionate. Okay, let's see what's going on with the divine feminine. So we know the masculine is just about ready to make a move. We've got the King of Swords for the divine feminine. That surprises me. And look at that. We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's the current energy. So she's seeing clearly that she's upside down. This has impacted her and she needs to move away from it. Let's see. That's the energy she's in right now. Is she's focused and realistically focused on her stability because she's in the reverse. All right. Let's see. What is the challenge with that? The moon. So she's just in a state of she's been in a state of confusion. She's clear about the fact that she needs to get her life, she has to make changes in her life, and she is. I think we're going to see this. We'll clarify this. But that is, the challenge has been, this confusion, this not communicating with her about, there's been no cooperation. And that's been that's the Ten of Wands. She wants cooperation. This is the challenge. Three of Pentacles, which is cooperation, working together. Ten of Wands, it's a burden to her now because she's been in the moon energy, which is not having any idea what's happening. She's just been in confusion. That's very, very stressful to be in confusion. So those are her challenges, right? And what actions is she going to take? Six of Swords, she's going to move away. She has to. She doesn't have any choice. She can't sustain this. It's already got her upside down in her money, or at least in her stability. She's upside down, and she's very aware of it, and she's fixing it. This is not going to be tolerated. She has to fix it. And she knows that it's caused by this lack of clarity, by not communicating to her. That's the justice, is that he knows he needs to communicate. And I don't know what he thinks he needs to communicate, but, the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. She has to move away from this devil energy. This devil energy is making her hold back in her life. It's held her back for too long, and she knows it. So the feminine, I fear, is just sort of, she's moving away. She's getting away from the devil and away from this relationship. The Fool, this is the advice. There needs to be a new start in this relationship, folks. This is advice from Spirit down here. The Hierophant, spiritual, the Empress. Yeah. She needs to get an Empress energy. This is her advice. This is advice for the feminine. She needs to take a leap of faith with her spirituality or some sort of commitment. But she is an Empress energy. She needs to, that's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. She's going to focus on her abundance, and she is a very abundant Empress, divine feminine. She's got her act together. She's in the King of Swords energy, was in the Queen of Pentacles, and now she's actually elevating to the Empress. So, and she's doing that through spiritual practice and starting over. Wow. Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So that's a new start, a passionate new start. So that's what that looks like. Yeah. So it looks like the masculine has been in a hanged man position over this, resisting it, and that's put him in the Five of Cups. So he's in a depressed sort of place. And that, I think that's kept him from moving forward. She's going to move on. And I don't know if that is moving on from pain, this Ten of Pentacles, this burden, just letting this go, or if she's going to move on to something else. That she's going to create, what's happening is the feminine's creating a new life. And the masculine's in the same life, trying to figure out what to do. And it's like he took too long or something, and she's now creating a new life. Let's get some clarifications on this King of Wands Justice. Spirit, can I just have a card to give me a clarification on the King of Wands energy and justice in the masculine's life? Wow. We've got justice and the Star card. The Star card is a wish, a hope. It's a spiritual love. It's the Aquarius card. So there's justice here again. So we've got double justice. I gotta have one more, sorry. I mean, this just tells me that he's going to do the right thing, and he's going to follow his dreams and his hopes. He's going to follow his heart, and that's the right thing. The truth. He didn't tell the truth. Let's see. That's what the justice is about. This is the Ace of Swords, and it's in reverse. So he never told the truth about this thing, this important dream of his, this wish of his. Let's see what this Six of Cups is. Is he going to tell the truth? I don't know. Let's see. Six of Cups, King of Cups. He's working on it. He's working on something. He's putting the work in to understand this. This is his challenge. He's putting he didn't, he's a king. Now he's a king of, okay, so King of Cups in reverse. He's working on getting his emotions under control. That's his challenge. He's a King of Cups in reverse is a king that is, his emotions are out of control. And he can't come to the feminine while he's in this energy. He's upset. He's hidden things, and he hasn't told the truth about what he should. There's some truth he needed to tell her, and he hasn't done it. It looks like love, but it could be maybe he's in love with someone else. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I think it's, because it's a past life, it's a past soulmate, somebody that he loves, and that's the challenge. And now he's in reverse. Let's see what these actions are that he's taking. What are these actions that he's taking? Well, the Queen of Cups is in reverse, and he knows it. So these two people that are in love are at odds with each other, and he needs to express the love, and it's going to take strength and courage for him to communicate it. But right now they're both in reverse, so neither one of them are happy, the Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine. Oh Lord, let's get another one more card on this mess over here. He made a bad decision. Somewhere along the line, he made the wrong decision. That's the justice. That's what this justice is about. There's a wrong decision. The way he handled something with this soulmate. See, this is his soulmate, the Six of Cups. This is the Divine Feminine. He made a bad choice about the Divine Feminine. And when it came to, I think he must have chosen someone else. Something the Divine Feminine's saying, I need to move away from this devil energy in Four of Pentacles. So that tells me that he didn't share any of this with her. Okay, he just held back, which is kind of typical for the Divine Masculine, isn't it? Let's see what the Divine Feminine's thinking. Oh, and her feelings. Let's get a clarification. She feels out in the cold. That's why she's in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And it's affecting her financially now. She's been, she hasn't been focused on the right things, and she knows it. At least she knows it, and she's fixing it, right? But she does feel, that's a couple of different things. It can be, you know, some financial problems. Money's tight because she's been not focused on that part of her life, or she just feels out in the cold, and that's why she's upside down. But whatever it is, she knows it, and she knows, and she's fixing it now. Ooh, yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune. She's changing her life. She can't do this anymore, and she knows it, and she's taken steps to change it. And the Wheel of Fortune is on her side, and it's moving her to a new start, something better that puts her in this Empress energy. This is the new start, spirituality there. Okay. Let's see. What's going on here? Why is she feeling so challenged? I know it has something to do with lack of clarity, lack of cooperation. But let's see if we can get... No. Yeah, lack of clarity, lack of cooperation about a reunion. That was the card I just saw that came to my attention, but let's see. Moving away. This is kind of weird. This is good. This is the masculine. Okay. All right. See, in this over here where she's moving away, it's the feminine. Well, I mean, the cards depict a female, right? And she's moving away. This was the masculine moving away from her, not giving her any of the things that he truly felt. And he moved away from her. And that's her challenge, is that she can't, there was no cooperation, no clarity on why he moved away. You know, what was the driving force? And, you know, so she was sort of left to, she basically was left to just fill the void with whatever, you know, when people don't tell you something, when people are, you know, people think sometimes, you know, silence is a choice. It is a choice. You're right. But it's, you know, for whatever reason, there was silence. Maybe the person just was too stressed out and didn't want to have the conversation because they didn't want to hurt anybody. You know, maybe they didn't want to hurt her. But that's, I think what I'm trying to say is when you just ignore somebody and you ghost them and you don't tell them, they have to fill that gap. They have to fill that void with something. And you can bet, because of the circumstances in the way that they left them in confusion, they always fill that gap or void with the worst case scenario. And that's what she's done. She, you know, he moved away and he didn't cooperate. And it's just, the whole thing's just a burden to her. I'll get one more. I can see clearly. It may be that this masculine's going to learn a very valuable lesson about not communicating and holding back. Yeah, this is just going to take strength. When he moved away from her, it was when he did this, when he left her in confusion with no cooperation and just left, it was difficult for her, right? He held back. This card tells me two things. This is her challenge. Her challenge is she had to find the strength to endure this, right? And I think that it also talks about holding back. So I think the masculine did hold back. Yeah. Love. He left and held back whatever, the love. And I think that she probably, it looks like now, she might have offered love, or at least shared that, yeah, and was left in the moon again, was left in confusion. Wow, that's hard. All right, so let's see what her actions are. What are the actions of the Divine Feminine? We know she's strong. We know she's moving towards the Empress energy. And Empress energy doesn't chase. You know, I think she's been pretty much an Empress all along. She's not a chaser. It's feminine. You receive. She's very abundant. And that's why she's aware that she's not abundant. She's not creating right now because of this. And she hasn't been creating very much because of it. And it's a problem. Yeah, here she is in the upright. That's her action. Get in the upright. Right? So that's her actions. She's moving away from all this, the devil, and it's been very difficult for her. This devil energy says that remember I told you about filling the void? She's filling the void. She's thinking that he is either a player or he has some addiction. She's filled that void with the worst possible scenario because that's all that she had left. And so she's now going to hold herself back, and she's going to focus on her money. And that's what she needs to do. And that's why she's going to be in the Empress energy soon. And the advice is Empress energy, because she's focused now on her money. She's left this pain behind. It's almost like it was, yeah, there's the devil. Again, the devil in her actions. Move away. Yeah. She sees, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. And spirituality, yeah. So she had a dark night of the soul over this, and we've got spirituality here and spirituality here. She had an ascension. She had a spiritual ascension. And that usually happens with the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine usually wakes up first, and she's like on the other end of it. She's like, these are her actions. She's had that awakening. So she's going to take this offer that somebody else is giving her, I think, because she sees him as the devil. So she knows her worth, is what this tells me. This is somebody who knows what they're worth. And I think she forgot about that for a while because she was so hurt. I think she lost herself for a while. That's what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm seeing. And now she knows what she's worth through her spiritual ascension and her spiritual practice. She's now focused on the right things. And that's why she's in Empress energy and has a new start. That's the advice for her. Let's get the advice for the masculine. Let me just clarify. Yeah, putting it down. Putting down this 10 of Pentacles, this 10 right here. Remember I told you that her challenge was the 10 of Wands, right? Because she couldn't see anything, and it was a burden for her. She's put it down. And she's moved into Empress energy. She dropped it. Dropped the burden, dropped the pain, dropped the longing, the waiting, all of it. Yeah, the give and take. She's now looking for a reciprocal relationship, or just a reciprocal endeavor, something that is an equal exchange of energy. This was not an equal exchange of energy for her. And it doesn't matter that he's in all this loved up energy. She's had to move past the pain of him not sharing that energy. And we know that he moved away. And we know that they're both in the reverse because he didn't share. So I want to know the past. We see that the past is a bad choice, the wrong choice. But let's see if I can get any more. I want to know what the past is down here. First let's get advice from Spirit. Let's get advice from Spirit for the masculine. We've got the Three of Swords, which is the broken heart. Recognize that you have a broken heart. Recognize and deal with it. Deal with that pain. It's the only way forward for you. for the masculine, and come out of this Five of Swords energy, this defeated energy. He broke her heart, and he broke his own heart, and he needs to honor it and recognize it and come out of this energy of this. He did. He walked away. This is the self-sabotage card. He sabotaged it and hurt her deeply, broke her heart. And now they're saying, okay, come out of this energy. He went into this blue energy, into this loss and regret, and Spirit saying, come out of it. This was in reverse as well. So reverse you can reverse it. You can reverse this broken heart. Okay? You need to come out of this energy of self-sabotage and out of this energy of crying over spilt milk, and recognize that there is still 2 cups behind you, Divine Masculine. There is still love, but it's close. It's going to be a harder road now because of this broken heart, but there is still love here that you can claim. But like I said, you're going to have to. This is her action. She's in the middle of this now. You need to move. That King of Wands is no joke. Let's see what's happened in the past. And here we have on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new start. So we've got a passionate new start. We've got a new start with the truth in reverse. He needs to, if he can reverse this and tell her the truth, he'll have a new start in love and a new passionate start. Okay? So the past, we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the 9 of Cups is a wish. King of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is the past. I think the King of Pentacles, I think that we've shown 3 different energies now, and it looks to me like he is not happy where he is. This is not his wish. He's not happy. And there's no happiness. The Sun in reverse. Jeepers, man. And she came to him when he was in that energy, I think, and ooh, she got the brunt of it. Yeah. Okay. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse, which is trying to fix. This is the 4 of Wands in reverse. I don't know why these are in reverse. It might have been in a marriage. And he was trying to, that was having problems and he was trying to fix it. Yeah. But he's not happy. This Divine Masculine in the past was not happy. But I think he was trying to, I think he made the wrong decision. We know he made the wrong decision. He was trying to save something that wasn't savable. I don't know why. You know? He didn't want something to end. Maybe he was in a marriage. Yeah, King of Pentacles is usually somebody, yeah. He had a secret. He knew this wasn't savable, but he stayed anyway. And he had a secret, yeah. So here we go. Bottom line is, if he had followed his intuition, he would have known that the Divine Feminine was his divine partner. And he's been watching her, and he was thinking about it, but he wanted to try to save. He was hanging on to something that was already bad, but he was thinking he could fix it, or he was thinking that whatever it wasn't making him happy. And this is the past, and he actually knew. He actually knew that the Divine Feminine was going to make him happy, was his partner. But all he did was watch her. And now, and think about moving forward. But he didn't. That's the past. All right. Let's see what this Ace of Wands is on the bottom of the deck here. Communication. Breakdown. 8 of Cups. Walked away. Or moving towards that. Could be moving towards that. Could be. Yeah. He's walking away from this thing that didn't work. So to get to this Ace of Wands, he has to walk away and become single. Well, yikes. Okay. That's and he's gonna. He's going to. I think he's just having a hard time. Remember we talked about having the courage to take the steps he needs to take? He knows that he needs to take the steps. He knows that what he's in is dead. Yeah. He knows that this is his future and opportunity and growth, and he's just stuck. Yeah, he wants to communicate that he wants a reunion. He's just having a hard time. He's really, this 8 of Swords keeps coming up. And he's just having a hard time. All right, folks. That is the divine spread. I just want to clear this up. I mean, that took a lot of time, I know, but this is the portal. So let's see. I'm not clear. It says that he's going to do it, but I want to know what this feminine's thinking, because she don't look like she's ready for this. So I want to get some other energies, if that's okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit more about what's going on with each of them. We'll do the Divine Masculine first. We could get some energies for what the Divine Masculine's going through and what he's thinking about doing. Ace of Water, love. That's that Ace of Cups. Okay, so he understands it now. Receive, open. He knows now. He's had his awakening. He knows he made the wrong choice and he needs to move. Yeah, he was in confusion, and he might still be in confusion about how to move forward. Okay? He just doesn't, that's that energy that he put the feminine in, that Neptunian illusion. Yeah. He knows that this is his wish fulfillment. He was confused about it. Now he knows that this is his wish fulfillment. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not worried. Yeah. There's detachment. He was cold. He was confused about it. He knows now that he was cold to the Divine Feminine, very cold, and she felt it, and it hurt her deeply, and she left. See, separation, longing. She was longing, and I think he was too. This is his energy: separation, longing. Yeah, somebody was controlling him, or this detachment was meant to control the feminine. It was a tactic. It was a tactic to control her. I don't know why. I don't know why he thought that hurting her would control her. Some people, sometimes, I don't know. It sort of kind of looks like her filling that void was, she's intuitive. We knew that. Autumn harvest. Yeah, so he's realizing now that this is what he wants. Let's see where the feminine is. He's realizing that he's hurting. Oh, family. Family and home. I think he's married. I do. Or he wants that with the divine. Yeah, distance in reverse. Yeah, she's distancing herself from him because it's too painful. Whatever's happening, she is moving away. She's putting distance, but yeah, she's putting distance between her and him because of the deception, this coldness, and she knows that he did it. She knows, that he did it to try to control her. She knows it was deceptive. She's awakened, and she is you saw the spiritual journey twice with her. This is a spiritual love. So they are probably twin flames. So she knows. If she woke up first, she knew. Yeah, the past. He hurt her. Lack, suffering. He hurt her. He hurt her deeply. Yeah. She is avoiding him like the plague. They're in a stalemate. She's in a stalemate with him. She's not going to move towards him. He's hurt her too much. Yeah. Fate, detours, divine intervention, stability, harmony, flow. She's stabilizing herself right now. And she knows they're twin flames. This is a twin flame. Here you go. There's the confirmation. And the feminine knows. I don't know if the masculine knows or if he's just starting to figure it out. But she knows. Oh, she knows. I'm going to get something. I'm going to get a couple of messages from the Divine Masculine for the deception, control. How's he feeling about that now? What does he want to say to the Divine Feminine now? That one tried to flip, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. I keep comparing you, others to you. So he is with somebody else, and he's doing a comparison. And it sounds like, well, of course, if they're twin flames, no one's going to compare. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. Okay? Well, as long as you know the consequences, buddy. Sorry, I don't mean to take sides. You're all I've ever wanted. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. That's because Spirit's working on you. Karma's a bitch. I finally got mine. So something's going on in his life. And then the card on the bottom is you're never far from my mind. Okay, so that's where the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are. I'm going to just pull a couple of Romance Angels and then one Angel Advice card, and we'll be done. 1111, the portal. It's almost like the Divine Feminine knows that he is not quite ready, and she knows, give your relationship a chance. It's advice for the masculine. She knows. That's why she's moving away. She's going to be in Empress energy. She'll create an abundant life for herself. I just think that the Divine Masculine better giddy up if he wants to be a part of it. I just saw passion. Oh, okay, this card just popped out of here. Ah, he's making a decision right now. That's why that card's popping up, so I won't say anything else. Divine Masculine, you need to make that decision. It looks like you're at a crossroads, and you're going through it as we speak. You're probably going through it today. It's the 1111 portal. You know what you have to do. You have to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your Divine Feminine. That's that communication I told you that he knows he has to have and he's putting off. And a lot of it had to do with finances and career. They've had a big impact on his decisions. So that doesn't surprise me. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. That's, calling in your soulmate. Prayers and affirmations, visualize and help bring you together. So I'm pretty sure he knows that this is his soulmate now, and he's at that decision point. Yeah, he's gonna make a decision about this. Let's see what the timing is. Trust. So there needs to be trust that he's making this decision on the Divine Feminine's part. Peaceful resolution, romance in the near future. Okay, so they're going to make peace. That's good. That's good to know. They're going to make peace. Trust that you're going to make peace, that he's going to make peace with you, Divine Feminine, and there'll be a romance in the near future so that you guys can get to know each other, heart-to-heart conversation. This is for the Divine Masculine. I am here in your time of need, helping helping your heart to heal. Divine Masculine has had some karma. Something happened. Something hurt him. And that's driven him back to her. And for the Feminine, breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. She got 2. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you. And use feng shui. So you don't have to use feng shui if you don't know anything about feng shui, Divine Feminine. But you do need to clear your space. You need to make room for the Divine Masculine in your life. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? All right. Well, that's that. Great update. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing and or liking. Either one of them helps the channel, and I want to keep doing this for you. So anyway, I'll see you soon. Thank you. Love and light.